Good morning, afternoon, or good night, gamers. I'm TheTherapyGamer, and welcome to today's vlog. It's currently 9:41. We are checking out the new house today. You can hear all the birds and stuff chirping. It's really cool. We're about to go into a meeting with the guy in the house, help him fix up a bit. So we'll check in with you as we progress through. Good afternoon, gamers. So it's currently 2:34 p.m. the day before this video goes up, and I don't know what I'm gonna be putting in it. So there might be some cool little clips of me or of the new house, things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's been a really long day. I've spent it all day at the new house, landscaping the tar out of it, basically cleaning up the yard. Raking all the pine cones and little seed ball things up, and cutting trees down and broken limbs and stuff and burning it all. So you guys will probably see some of that stuff in there. But yeah, it's been a long night, so we're gonna let you guys check out some of this stuff really quick. All right, so this is the outside of the new house. When you go around the outside of this, we're going to show you the property. After we go around the outside of the house, kind of looking at the state that it's in, what needs to be fixed. Looks like we have a lot of the slats around the house that need to be replaced. Some of the window panes, some of the stuff up in that little rafter thing. The patios, screen doors, all need to be replaced. So we get around to this here, we want to put a screen around the outside of this, fix the porch up, have this screen door that's totally jacked up that needs to be replaced too, some window pane things here, we go around the outside of the fencing and clean some of that up. This is the backyard. Over here, the first section of the back side of the house. Oh yeah, also I cleaned these off so that they can be used again. There's one little tiny weird fence in the center of the yard there. Got some cool stuff growing on it. The greenery back here. All of this to the edge of that green foresty thing right there is ours. That tree line. You can see the guys back there down into the driveway over there. So we come back across the front of the house, and we're going to, so we have all these trees up here. Front side of this over here has a lot of cosmetic damage on the side of the house too. Another screen around there, screen door on the front of the porch and the house there. And here's the road side of the house right here. Again, the vent at the top of the house needs to be replaced. Some of the slats on the side need to be replaced. I feel like almost to the point where we need to just pull them all off and put new ones on. Windows need to be sanded, painted. Here's the side of the front of the house too. You see that mow line where they've right along the side of that grow bed there. It'll be a bit of a project, but I think we can do it. Alright, gamers, we just left Lowe's for the first time here at Tyson with all the stuff back here. We got some projects to work on, so I'm excited to get back to the new house and whip this thing into shape. So we got some hedge clippers, contractor bags. Tyson's got his rakes and a stink mop.
I have a broom.
And a broom. So we got some, we'll see you guys back there. Alright, TheTherapyGamers, so basically what we've got going on at the moment at the house is that I tried to run away from this when I left Idaho, but now I'm landscaping my own house here. So at the moment we're pulling all the crap away from the house. I've pruned up the trees a little bit on the front here-ish, those 4 type of thing there. There's a couple of dead branches up in some of these that I've got to pull down and try not to hit the house with. But he's left us a little chainsaw here that we cut chunks of this one down already. Got to get that one out of the wires and whatnot. Got to cut that down without dropping it on the house with the wires. You got to replace some of the fencing or the screen door stuff on this. Piling all the firewood up here to get a nice little fire pit thing going. You can burn all the infected like mites and stuff with the wood. But basically our property goes from that power line, if you see it through the woods there, all the way back to the edge of those berms there, and all the way back over here to the edge of that fence, and then it goes straight down to the road on the other side of that over there. This is gonna be pretty cool. This is pretty cool. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of walking you guys through some of the stuff that I have to fix on here. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to do any of this house maintenance stuff, like the side paneling, I need help on figuring out like good video links. If you guys have good video links to how to fix some of the stuff, drop those in the Discord link that'll be down below. That would help a lot. So some of that, I'm going to prune up some of these trees, clean up the stuff around the bottoms of these. Thank you, Dad, by the way, for teaching me how to do landscaping stuff, what needs to be done and how to do it. Because this would have been a huge, overwhelming project that we probably would have just bailed on if we wouldn't have had some sort of clue where to start with any of this. So we go back here and clean up a lot of this over here. I wanted to get a good image of what some of this looks like before I go through it and redo a lot of it. We have this one random fence that kind of comes up from the middle of the yard here. Also, that might be a problem for the audio thing anyway. So I've got to figure out how to seal off a lot more of my my sound in my recording room that I'll have here, so that's not a huge problem. But we're right next to the Air Force Base, so everything that we hear is basically coming from the Air Force Base, which is kind of cool. We see them flying overhead in this little grotto here. But yeah, and then we have all this section of the backyard here that we're gonna do something with. I haven't decided what yet. Tyson's got his back porch thing swept off, so as you guys can tell, that's already, this one's already looking pretty good. Oh man. And we priced screening for this outdoor stuff here, which is not gonna be as insanely expensive as I thought it was gonna be. So we're gonna have a couple of fenced in porches, which will be sweet. Then I'm going to clean up these fences along here. I'm going to try to keep them as visually sealed off as possible because I like that aspect of this. So far, no snake problems or anything like that. We've had a few spiders on the outside of the house. We've not seen anything really on the inside yet. But again, we've not spent a whole lot of time in there. We've sprayed it for bugs and other stuff of that nature too. So there's that. Oh, looks like we dropped one of the glass window panes that we replaced. So yeah, let's try to keep all the crap together, and we'll see you guys in the next little bit after we figure out all the stuff we got to do here. I gotta get back to raking the front yard. It's bad. Alright, so we've got accomplished today is we trimmed these down, took these down, and there was a hanging branch that was here we got taken down. I trimmed up all of this, cut this little stump off. Then over here, there was a ton of shrubbery stuff around the outside of both of these trees that I clipped up, trimmed down, brought it all nice and level. Trimmed all of this down. That was super overgrown. I'll probably trim some of this up too. Then the same thing around the back side of those, and that one. It's all right here. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of a run through of everything today. So if you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up if you want to check out more stuff that we have planned for the house. That's Steven jumping around in the background. We just bug bombed the house. And so it was kind of a spec ops type of event. That's where we had to like line everybody out through the house and get it all set up so that we didn't set the bug bombs off before the others got in. And so I don't know, we're all tired, we're exhausted, it's been a long day. Tyson and Steven have work tomorrow. I'm tired and I don't want to go to work either. So like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed it, and ding the bell to get notified for every new video from South Carolina, and the gaming ones once I decide to upload those in the next week after we get everything set up. So stay healthy, my friends.